Alright, this is the over Blue Order League. Doing the week
Alright,
6 predictions. We're not gonna do it like how I used to do it because this one's shorter. So we got AFK Boulder here from CB Shield, right? That's how you say it, CB Shield.
Yep, perfect.
And then we got I don't say your name, Halala
I'm dead. Halal
Beef.
beef.
Is that how you say it?
Uh-huh.
What's the CN stand for? Cartoon Network.
Gonna be honest, I do not have any clue.
All right, interesting. All right, so we're gonna go through Dimacia. So we got Goblins versus Masquerada. We all got Goblins winning, right?
Goblins.
No,
Yeah, same.
no change
here.
unfortunately. Now we got Hyper. My bad. Hyperion versus Genesis. We all got Hyperion winning. No,
Yep.
no change. We got CB Shield versus Abyssal Nightmare. What the hell does RCG stand for? I feel like I was. We got CB Shield winning. You guys think you're gonna go 2-0 Boulder?
I think so. I think it all just depends on drafts, but yeah.
Oh, so you guys are tryharding. All right, all right.
I
see
think
you.
they can go 2-0.
See you. Next we got TSF versus Pill Over. You guys have PP. I got PP2.
Sounds good.
And a game of the week. All right, I gotta disagree with you. Why do you have Goblins versus Mascara's game of the week over?
I feel like that game is content worthy.
Like, what do you mean by like content worthy?
Yeah, what?
You know, cause like I'm pretty sure these two games, like these two teams, won't make it. You know, cause like it won't be a 20-minute clap. Like it's guaranteed 30-minute games. It's a guaranteed like.
With Masquerade and Goblins?
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure. You know.
Masquerade's
It-
like bottom one. Like all.
Yeah,
all
I
are you just
know.
like focusing
I
on
know.
Pando Diff then?
Basically, you know, but like
Okay.
it's okay. It will happen. Trust. I'm looking forward to like content from that. I'm sure. Like I agree with your guys. It's like that's like the most hype. Like probably like matters game. But content wise, I would choose that.
All right, all right. Next we go to Ionian. All right, we got Little Monkeys versus Phantasma. We all got Little Monkeys winning. And then we got Going Ghosts versus Mystic Cats. You guys have what the hell? Why do you have Mystic Cats, Boulder? What is there? Are you like a cat fan? You like felines?
Nah, that's Sam. But no, I think Mystic Cats is actually kind of sleeper good. And I think Going Ghost has been falling off recently. I think they're like slumping.
I see. Falling off.
I mean, I think pretty much every match in Ionia is like 2-1. Like even like against Literal Monkeys, I think Phantasm's good enough to take a game off of.
You think
them.
everyone in Ionia has the
I
same
think
skill level? Actually, don't answer that. Don't answer that. I'll say
I,
that.
I can't answer that.
Yeah, don't answer. All right, next we got Eternity versus Spark. We all have Spark. Damn, you guys have 2-1-2. Okay, we have Degenerate versus Mythical. All right, why do you have Degenerate over Mythical? Is there something I don't know?
Probably not. But I'm just giving. Like I mean, they haven't like they've been playing like pretty meh, right?
They're
But
like 0-8.
I
yes,
will say,
they're. I'm just giving them like the benefit of the doubt.
yeah,
Maybe.
in his defense, this is like the first week since roster changes that they
Yeah,
might
yeah.
actually have
So, like-
something figured out.
So like
Okay.
they may have after this many like weeks, maybe just maybe
There might be a
like,
resurgence. Yeah, we'll see.
maybe you never know.
All right, in the game of the week, we got Little Monkeys versus TEMP. We all agree on that. I'm so glad. TD Embrace versus TDS Knights. TDS Knights already won. I just had TD win. I didn't really have an opinion. Clown Gaming versus TPO Goats. Clown Gaming, we all have them winning.
Mhm.
We got DZG versus Epidemic. Is that how you say it? Epidemic?
Yeah, Epidemic.
Epidemic.
Yeah.
DZG winning. And we got Slurp Squad versus RAR. You think we're going to go 2-0, Boulder? Man.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, Slurp Squad's bottom of the
The
standings
Slip
right
Squad
now.
is like kind of a
Yeah, so was TPO. We
I
went
mean-
2-1 against them.
Slurp
Okay, but,
Squad's like party fouled and they're zamboniing up all the scraps. I think like
I know.
I don't
If
know.
Slurp squads win against you somehow, this is gonna be like
That's the biggest
I
upset.
might want to troll. You know, you never know. We
make it
got
happen.
Clinical versus TD Unknown, which is Ibiza. I don't know why it says unknown on the thing, but it's Ibiza.
Oh,
Yeah, I just copy pasted from the Blue Water League stuff, but it's actually Ibiza something. I got Clinical, right? So I think Clinical is like, as the weeks go by, they're getting better, if that makes sense. So these are the last 2 weeks. So I have a winning for the last 2 weeks. That's pretty much it. With my reasoning.
I can understand that. I think my thing about like TD Unknown though, like after they name changed from Ibiza, I think they name changed because the whole Chitin situation. I like Chitin got fired with the competitive ruling, but like I'm pretty sure that's why they changed their name from Bootleg Ibiza because they were like copying CB Ibiza. It was that whole thing. But
I think that's what their name was already, but I might be wrong.
I don't know. I mean, either way, I've got them winning because I think that they're just like a solid team if they can beat Hydra. I don't know if Clinical's ramp up is going to be enough.
Okay. Next, we got Craw Daddies versus Nameless Asylum. We all have Craw Daddies. You being from Craw Daddies, so you guys think you're going to 2-0?
probably not. Probably a 2-1.
2-1? Okay, okay.
I might run down a game.
And then
You
we
never
got
know.
Ghost versus Bye Week. We all got Bye Week winning. We got CB Hydra versus Sussers. Yo, is Sussers the bottom of the team? I don't remember looking at the standings, but
If I remember, like Excel was playing on Sussers, but like I don't think he's on the roster anymore.
okay.
I just didn't think Sussers was like a solid team. I don't know. They've been dropping a lot.
Yeah, hopefully it's a development team and they just do better next season. So we all have different game of the week. All right, so I have TD versus Clinical because it's like between third and fifth or third and sixth. So they actually need this win to make playoffs, or they need this win to keep having to even make playoffs. If that makes sense.
Hmm.
I don't know what CN and Nameless would have to do if anything. Like, is it like a playoff importance?
I mean
think so.
that game basically just decides which team has like access to compete for fourth seed, so it's like
Okay,
playoff
for
syndication
playoffs.
on it.
And then what about CBH versus CBS?
Going to be honest, I just wanted more CB Hydra content.
Jesus Christ! All right, we're gonna go to 4 divisions of each. All right. So obviously you can see we each have our 4 divisions and our top 4 for each one. So we could all agree CB Shield is probably number 1 in Demacia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't play on that team, which I don't really know. Why do you guys think you're number 1, Boulder? Is it because you guys are so good, or is your division just that easy?
It's I like okay. I don't want to be toxic here, and say that like the division's just easy. I think
Then just say
there
we're
are
so good.
there's like some solid competitors, but no, it is kind of easy. I think other than Goblins and like maybe HGH, we haven't really been tested as a team. And so I mean, take that as you will.
All right, all right.
I mean, the roster is also pretty stacked. If you look at the players.
Yeah. Next we got CE Goblins. Goblins, you know, gobbling. I don't know.
I mean, they've been playing good, like, since other splits too. So.
I'm not paying attention to Demacia, so I can't really say much about Demacia.
I think Goblins bot jungle synergy is really strong. Like when they're on, they're on. Like they will hard punish any bot lane. We got the receiving end of that last week, so I think Goblins is a solid
Oh
number
wait,
2.
that's the GSG team. Never mind. I remember now. Everything's clicking. Yeah, with Bam, GBG, and Vandro and Dobbs. Yeah.
Yup.
Actually, I would have them number 1 in Demacia. Now that I think about it.
I mean, they almost beat us.
Nah, I'ma go with 2.
Then we got TE Genesis, which is JJ's team. They're number 3.
I think they got a lot better once they made changes to their support role.
Support role, okay. And then we got Hyperion Heretics. I'm surprised this is fourth because I was looking through it. I'm like, I can't put anyone else as fourth.
That's
what
what happened to me too. I just couldn't find anyone better.
Like I wanted to put
Hyperion...
CB Heretic, but they're like, I'm like, what the hell? There's no way. Never mind.
Yeah, well, the thing with Hyperion is like Fire the Fox and Jesus Juice are good individually, but I think that their chemistry together is bad. Which is like the way that we got our win over them. Was just abusing that mid jungle.
Yeah, the resources are too much.
They want to play the game in a different way, is how it felt.
I also think
the resources.
I mean, I'm not being toxic here, but I'm just saying, you know, Jesus Juice 13 may not be the jungler Firefox wants. Just looking at the games.
Yeah. Okay. Next we got Ionian. I got Little Monkeys. I'm glad you guys agreed with me. I think they're the best in this one. Next we got Mythic Hydra Esports. This one was kind of hard because I looked at you guys. I was like, someone put Mythic. Like, what the fuck? Is like Mythic that good? And I looked at all the other ones. I'm like, no, I would have Going Ghost. I'm like, oh no, you can't have Going Ghost because they're slipping right now. But you put him lower than I did.
I did, yeah. I put Phantasm above Going Ghost. So Going Ghost is like rounding in the 4th spot, but I think when Phantasm's on their shit, they're good. I don't know. Also, Belby would have flamed me if I put him lower than 3rd. He's probably gonna flame me for putting him 3rd, but
I mean, at least he's there. You know what I'm saying? There's 6 others that are not, or 4 others. All right, Halala.
True.
Actually, nothing changed for you. All right, so we go to Noxus. Yeah. We got Brar, and then you have DZG, AFK. Why do you have DZG? Like, what do you know about them so much?
The only reason I have them above you guys is because they took the series. That's about it. That's all I know.
Oh, okay.
That's my only results-based analysis right there.
Okay. But Halala here got TDS as 2nd and RAR as number 1. What in the fuck?
I mean, you wanted to fuck to the RAR number 1 or
the TDS? Like,
okay. But I really think they're like underdogs. Like, I really think you guys are underestimating TDS. Like, I feel like they do like have good scrims and all. Like, since I can like see them, right? But since I'm in their server, if you didn't know that. But it's like I don't know. I don't buy the DZG hype personally.
Okay. So you don't buy the DZG hype. All right. I have them as 2nd. I played against them.
Like, I think you guys should have won that series. But
yeah, but my team thought
like,
jungling was easy. So I was like, oh, you guys think jungling is easy? All right. I'm gonna play bot lane. You guys go juggle.
What went wrong there, but it should have been your series.
It was super hard to gank lanes for DZG because they were playing way too safe in positioning, and now they thought it was so easy. So,
and maybe the new players do help with their rosters. That's for sure.
Yeah, their new players are very well. You know, if you guys, I'll be the first one to say this real quick. If you guys don't believe in the DZG hype, you're more than welcome to go scrim them. All right, that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, scrims are like scrims, you know?
Yeah,
you can't bring the same energy.
No, you're right. That's why you asked them, yo, you guys want to take a serious scrim then? You know what I'm saying? Take a serious scrim then. Do a best of 3. No, I'll stream it for you guys. Or I'll flame cast it, all right?
Oh, we'll see. You guys will face each other, right? In playoffs eventually. We'll see.
Next, we got TDS Knight as 3rd. All right, I got him as 3rd. I'm not going to tell you what their play style is, but they're very textbooky. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. And it's just very easy for me to read because I love reading books, you know? You can tell. You can tell I read. You know.
They're your traditional team that will follow.
I can tell you're very knowledgeable.
Yo.
Big vocabulary.
Very good vocabs. All right, next we got TD Embrace. And you got CG IT. So TD Embrace and CG IT are actually 2 teams that I think are very close, but I think TD Embrace has more of a ceiling to grow.
I would disagree at that. I think the ceiling for CGIT is higher, but I think that they are consistently underperforming right now.
See, I haven't actually, like, that 4th spot is a bit blurry. Kind of blurry. Because like, obviously I was deciding TD or CGI.
I think the floor for CGIT is higher, but their ceiling's not as high as TD Embrace, in my opinion. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So, like, I think like, if you were to tell me like, Doki, which one do you think get 2-0? This one, I'd be like CGIT because I know their playstyle. You know what I'm saying?
They probably would. Yeah.
So,
But either way, I'm just like, I mean, I was stuck between two teams too, so I would give equal value to both.
next we got TD. I mean, Fedor. TD bootleg Ibiza. Obviously not unknown. It's just like that because that's how it copy pasted. Next we got CB Hydra, CE Ghost, and Craw Daddies. Yo, like, no offense to this division, but like, this has to be the biggest mismatch. It's like two teams at the top, and then everyone else is like a big gap. Like, I was like, what? Like, am I crazy?
No,
I don't know.
no,
I don't know.
you're-
Couldn't you say that about Demacia as well?
Demacia?
Yeah, you could say Demacia as well.
The thing with Demacia is that you have CB Shield, you got CE Goblins, and then you got CE Genesis. That might be the third one that's close enough. That's it. And that's
Well,
only
that's
because
fair.
they have JJ.
The JJ diff.
The JJ.
Yes. Because he shot calls. So that's the only other reason. If they didn't have JJ on that team, I'd be like, I would agree with the things. So, I don't know. Which division you guys think is the hardest out of these four?
I think it depends on like your perspective. If you're playing on a top team, I would say like you would say the hardest would be like say like Noxus, because
Okay.
it seems like most of the top teams are situated in Noxus. But if you're one of the more middle of the pack teams, I think you'd actually have a lot of difficulty making playoffs in Ionia.
Okay, so here's a better way of saying it. So if you were to put CB Shield, all right, and you guys had to play in one of these four divisions, all right, and play each.
Oh,
team.
Noxus is like group of death for sure.
So Nox would probably be the hardest for you.
Hmm.
All right, well, which one do you think would be the easiest?
Easiest for us would probably be Ionia.
Ionia. Okay. What about you, Halala?
I actually think Demacia would be the best one to play in if you're looking to make playoffs, because like,
So that'd be the
Yeah,
easiest
there's, like,
for you.
well, yeah, if you're making playoffs,
What would be
like,
the hardest
you can,
for you?
hardest would be definitely Noxus. Like Noxus is definitely stacked.
What? Nox
Like,
is not that
Roar,
hard, guys.
BZG. You have like, I guess you
You're
have
just-
PDS.
You're just comparing like which team has the most like teams that could be in like a top 10 standing or like
Basically, yeah.
playoff contending.
Yeah.
But it's at your level, pretty much. Like, I think the hardest division for me would probably be Ionian, because we play at the same level as our opponent. So if they're playing like dog shit, we're gonna play like dog shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay, I like that take.
Fair enough.
like, that's the unfortunate part. You know, I got a mid laner named Mui. He's like, yo, this guy's so bad. And I'm like, oh man, this guy killed you. He's like, yeah, I misplayed.
Mui's been hanging around in the CV Discord a bit, and like I just see him playing like Kindred, and he'll just like all chat go jungle gap, jungle gap, jungle gap, jungle gap, right? And then he'll just like continue to run it down. It's the funniest thing, man.
I think the easiest one for us would probably be clinical. Not clinical. I mean Furloy, because they had a team drop out, so it's easy to make playoffs. All right, let's look at top 10. All right. So, Halala has Raw as number 1. I don't know why. Halala, why do you have Raw as number 1? Like, do you even know what?
I
Raw
really
is?
think you guys. I think you guys can win this league. I think you guys got
Why?
it. Yeah.
The-
I mean, you've been performing pretty high. Like
me.
in your-
I'm not
in your-
performing. Are you talking about Raw?
Okay, maybe I'm talking about Roar in general.
Oh, okay, just making sure. Are you sure? Like, we've been getting comp
Yeah.
ruled in other leagues for smurfing.
Well, you know-
and account sharing, and the bully is, not punishing us for some reason.
Well, maybe it's
Maybe it's what?
maybe it's delayed this split.
Maybe it's delayed. The truth must come out.
Maybe after you win the league, then it will happen.
Yeah.
Then you have like
I'll
a
get
whole.
tightened. Anyways, so you got CB Shield, all right. Boulder, what makes you guys number 1 playing in the second or third easiest division?
Second, I don't know. Maybe it's just ego, but I think our team is really solid. Like when we're all on, it's very scary. If we're like messing around in scrims, then that's a different story. But I think when game time comes and we're all on the same page, it's just like the team chemistry that we've built. It's a lot.
And then you got goblins afterwards.
I think Goblins is good. I think I've already kind of talked about that,
Yeah.
but I think Beastrick and Bam are probably one of the best bot lanes. Um, at least in Demacia. I think they're definitely like top 3 throughout
I,
like every team.
I would have to agree. I keep forgetting their GSG. It's just the name itself is just like, nope, not that type of thing. So it's like a, is it bias?
Top 10 best team
Yeah.
named.
So
Rank.
I mean, I also have them there just because they're one of the best teams that we've played so far. So it's like what I have to work with.
yeah, that's why I have
Other
DZG a second.
hmm
I mean, they'd be number one if they beat us with the team we have now, but unfortunately, it didn't happen for them that way. So maybe in the future. And then we got CB Hydra. Uh, I played against CB Hydra in or not played, but like RAR has played against partially against their team. That makes sense in other leagues.
Yeah.
I can see them as top 5, but I feel like the BOL concept. Like how do I say this? The players aren't not all there. If that makes sense. So I just have
That's
to
fair.
wait and see.
hmm
I think after the first round of playoffs will probably show me more if that makes sense. First round of playoffs will show me where they're actually
Yeah,
at.
first round plays will definitely like help.
Yeah, especially for their division because it's the easiest division. So it's not their fault. It's not their fault. All right.
It's
Saying
not
it's their
their
fault.
It's
Right.
not their fault.
All right. See how I did. It's not your fault. Okay. If you guys want to scrim against us and show me how good you guys are, I have no problem. Next we got Little Monkeys. So Little Monkeys OP as fuck. So I don't know what else to say.
I mean, they've been always performing. They've been always a team that clutches playoffs. So might as well put them there.
Yeah, they're always a playoff team. Nothing more, nothing less. They win, they win. They don't, they don't. Next, we have TD Ibiza bootleg. Fuck, I forgot who's on this team. Oh,
That's the
Adishon.
team with Spiritless. Oh yeah, Adishon, right?
Yeah, Adishon and okay. So, what the hell? I didn't know they had Lyric ADC. I think I know that player. I might be wrong. So, they're there for now, but they're also in the easiest division. So, same thing. If you guys want to scrim, see how good you guys are. Remember, I'm in Noxus. I'm in the hardest division in BOL, guys. Next, we got Mythical Esports Hydra. Okay, so I didn't think Hydra would be a top 10, but I guess maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. I think they replaced some players. Am I going crazy? Let me see. Yeah, so they replaced one player on their team, and I think the game is a lot easier. It's just the player's just not as
Who
good
they
or doesn't.
replaced?
I'm not gonna say names, man.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
player's not as good or just not up to par on the same wavelength or whatever, but they're doing
Fair
a
enough.
lot better since that, from my understanding, from what I've been told. So I am a big fan of Paris because he's always been in the scene. I would have taken him in RAR, but unfortunately, I already had top laners, so it's the unfortunate part for him. Maybe next season. Do you guys have anything else to say on Mythical Esports Hydra?
No,
Not entirely.
I think they're good enough to like make playoffs. I don't
Top
know
10
how
definitely.
far. I don't know how far their run will go in playoffs. It just depends on like teams that they pull, but I think they're solid.
All right, and then next we got Tenacious. That's how you say it. Tenacious Esports, Genesis,
Oh, it's
uh,
Nebris.
Tenebris, I think.
Tenebris.
Is
Yeah,
it?
that's the JJ diff.
Yeah, that's the team with
That is
JJ.
just the JJ.
Yeah, they
thing.
have JJ, Righteous in the top lane. Man, they got Righteous. Oh, man, if Righteous goes ADC, they probably have a much easier time winning the league. Like I don't know if you guys know this,
Well,
but Righteous is probably the best ADC on that team. So can't wait to see that
even
happen.
better than his own ADC.
Yes.
Is that some Aqua Rat slander?
No, no. Aqua Ratch is a mid ADC player. So, but Righteous is just better. It's like me. Like I jungle, but I have better junglers on my team.
I mean, the reason I have them there is they made two rosters, right? They brought on Kazuha and then they brought on Illicit Raven, and like Illicit Raven kind of mitigates a lot of Aquaratch weaknesses. I feel like, and Kazuha's just a solid mid laner. He played on a PDB last split, so
Well, JJ's probably gonna be listening to this. He's probably gonna be like, "Wait, is this true?" Stokie was saying it's true. It's like, and he's probably gonna try it out. JJ, don't blow up your team because of it. All right, just see if it works. Next is TD Embrace. So TD Embrace is very so I think their ceiling is high, all right, and their floor is there, but I don't know. You guys,
How how much more changes can they make though? Like to
I mean, they're
Oh,
they're
I
an,
guess
they're an org. Like they can make as
yeah.
many changes as they want.
It's just like you look at this, right? And then you look at like this tier list, and then you see like teams like Raw or CB Shield, DSG, like as team base, like how do you it all depends on how first round of playoffs goes, honestly. Like you said before, but I guess we'll find out. We'll see. We'll see.
Like, I
About the
think,
ceiling.
like, I don't know, man. If I had, who's on their team? Fuck, Nightmare Hall, Rendell Man, and Photography, Reptar, and Rar, I can tell you, I would at least win 3 out of 5 leagues in the season. Take 3 months.
Fair.
Because these guys are so fucking good. Like, they know how to play their champs. They know how to stop the
Is
bleeding.
Vertigar after the Swain player, or am I mistaken?
I'm not sure, but they used to be a part of NSG and this other org, DDL.
TDS?
So
Ah,
they were like there used to be a group of them, and they were like one of the funnest teams I ever played a best of three against because it was all about macro. Like we would trade, they would trade. We would trade,
oh,
we would fight. We would fight, they would trade. They would set up what was it called? Kill Bush. We kill Bush, but like it was really fun to play against them.
sounds fun.
Yeah, so like there are not a lot of teams I like playing against because not all the time every team is like this. Hey guys, let's just farm. It's like, oh, Drake's coming up in a minute. All right, guys, time to set up for Drake. I'm like, that's so boring. Like, what the hell am I watching? No, man, I want to keep fighting throughout the whole game. Like, ugh. I like LPL, right? That's why LPL is #1.
I mean, content. The more fights, the more content you get.
Yes, more fights, more content. All right, do you guys have any thing to say? Because it's 7:47. Game's about to start in 13 minutes.
That is true.
last close, or like my last thoughts is I just want to shout out my coach Muzik. This guy draft gaps, he's insane.
Yeah, what days do you guys scrim?
We stream on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays?
Yeah.
You want to scrim this upcoming Tuesday?
I mean, you gotta talk about Outrage. She's the one who sets it up, but like
I was
possibly.
gonna say no, man.
That is true. That
Come
is
on,
actually
man.
true.
I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed.
I
We
was
play
gonna
we
be
play
like,
TSF
oh,
next
are you
week,
saying
so
it's right? No, man. I had enough Doki this week. That's what he's gonna say.
maybe I can strong arm him. We'll see.
Tell him it's just we could do a best of 5 if you guys want to.
Okay, probably not a best of
Hey,
five.
here I'll tell you what. We can do a best of 3, and I'll show you. You can tell Outrage. I'll show him something that we might bring out in Nameless playoffs. All right? No. We will. I'll show one champion we'll bring out in Nameless playoffs because we just played against him over there. So it's a double limb, or DB eliminated, unfortunately. But I don't like best of threes.
Boulder,
Yeah, what do you guys think about best of 3 playoffs?
Best of three. I hate best of three playoffs. Best of fives are where it's at.
What about you, Halala?
I think best of fives. I mean, I'm best of fives are fun. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes it could go all the way to like 11 p.m., 12 p.m. It's like
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying. Like, do you like best of 3 or best of 5?
best of three is over. Definitely for playoffs.
Ew. You like best of 3 for playoffs? What's wrong with you?
Definitely. Get it over fast, but get
Best
the
of
points.
fives are where you get the most content, though.
Yeah,
Like
so
imagine
That
the,
is
the
true.
reverse-
I'm just saying,
the
like
draft evolves. Like,
the draft evolves. Okay.
yo, like I've had so many games where like, I guess we're going to be fighting for Yon this game. It's like, wait, what the fuck? We're first picking Seraphine every game now? What is this?
like,
hello?
I mean, is that not? like it's either Seraphine or like Jinx. Or,
No, it's just because like both
Jarvan.
teams will be like, oh man, we're not picking Yumi, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, they pick Yumi once. It's like, do we want the Yumi this time? Yeah, take the Yumi from them. Then we pick them with the
It
Yumi.
goes from banning the champion to picking so that they can't play this.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's like
The drafty
I remember
ones.
there was a game I played. It was the best five. I forgot what the champion was, but it was a mid laner. I think it was Victor, and Victor was winning on
Probably.
every side of blue. And then like we were just like, yo, should we just grab the Victor? They're like, yeah, we'll grab the Victor this time, and we ended up winning because we were on blue side. I was like, what the fuck is this? So that stupid ass Victor Jarvan combo is so annoying.
Fair enough. I see it. I mean, draft one, game one draft versus game five draft.
Yeah,
Like,
Victor Jarvan combo is so annoying. All right, I don't have anything else. You guys, have fun playing your games.
definitely.
This sounds
For
good.
sure.
All right, see you guys.